Hi, everybody. My name is Kay Nicole. Nice to meet you. Today on my channel, I'm going to talk about VSG and how I ended up here. And matter of fact, I'm going to name this video, How Did I Get Here? If you want to hear more about me, my story, and what I'm going through, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that button down there so you can hear more about what I'm talking about. If no one else listens to my story, it's okay. I'm telling my story for me and for those other people who may be going through what I'm going through. How did I get here? May of this year, I wasn't feeling so well. I was having a couple of breathing difficulties and staying focused at work and falling asleep. And I went to the doctor and they put me on a 5-day bed rest. From that 5-day bed rest, I ended up at a new cardiologist from my regular cardiologist, who told me that basically my weight was causing me to have too much pressure on my heart and my lungs. And I was so not expecting that to be the answer. I mean, I knew I had gained a lot of weight from other medical situations that had been going on. And trust me, I've been battling with cardiovascular issues and other issues all along. And then I was diagnosed with asthma in February after having COVID. Was the first time I was diagnosed with asthma. So I was expecting something along those lines. I was definitely not expecting that you have damage to your heart. And if you don't lose about 120 pounds, you're going to be like pretty in bad condition. So I had to wear a heart monitor for 2 weeks, which I've done before when I found out that I had supraventricular tachycardia. Yeah, it's a long name, but you can look it up, and it means your heart just races. Literally, your heart is racing for no reason, and anybody can have it, big or small. So anyway, moving on to now, they ran a million tests on me. Stress test, what do you call it? Carotid artery test. They also did a test for thyroid, everything you can think of. Threw the school bus at me and tested me, which I was happy for this because I had another cardiologist that did not do this type of testing. And they were like, they couldn't see some of the imaging because of my weight, of my heart, and basically just so many things that I was going through. I literally have not been able to walk up my steps, really go too far from my bed. It's interrupted work. It's interrupted my household chores. It's even interrupted me being a mom, because I literally feel like I'm having a heart attack or having an asthma attack with everything that I'm doing, which is pretty stressful. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty depressing. So, food has kind of become my friend a little bit with stress. So it's not just the eating relationship with this bad, unhealthy relationship I was having with food. It was getting to be where my health was just being impacted. And I gained the most weight I've ever gained in my life, even carrying my children, which I have 4 children. And I had 2 pretty big babies, and I still did not reach this weight level. And so they started to be concerned because they said, you usually don't gain this much weight in such a short amount of time. And so when I sat down and consulted with my cardiologist, the first thing out of his mouth was, I've already sent your information over to a bariatric doctor. You need to have surgery immediately. And so if you know this process, a lot of people have to go through a 6-month span of getting clearances from psychiatrists, nutritionists, cardiologists, pulmonologists. You just have to do a full gamut of things that you have to do to get cleared. And so I'm having to do all of that in a very short amount of time. Really, literally in a month. I'm having surgery next month. And but anyway, I want to share my story. I want to go through my process. So I want to take y'all along with me. On Friday, I have an appointment. I probably will let you guys come with me to my appointment. And also, I have a sleep study. I have to go and sleep overnight because I have to have a CPAP machine before I can even have surgery. This is my second major surgery in 2 years because of my health conditions. I had a hysterectomy 2 years ago because it was threatening my life, the loss of blood that I was having. So I don't want to be too transparent, but I want to be really transparent. So if you're interested in my story and you want to know what's going on with me, like I said, like, subscribe, tune in. Don't be afraid to comment, ask questions. I'm going to be as thorough as possible as I can be. Because I want to be a teacher and I want to impact lives. I want to be able to work in my field, and I don't want to have to worry about my weight, my breathing, or my heart being an issue. So we're just going to be talking about getting this surgery and going through this process, and it seems really scary. I'm scared, I'm not going to lie. Basically, this is not being elected for me. This is something that I have to do, not something that I want to do. So if you're more interested, hit me up. I'll be back with my next video, like I said, on Friday. We're going to be going to the pulmonologist. So I've already got a cardiac clearance after I've already done that testing. So come with me through the pulmonology process. And I still have to find a nutritionist to go to. So I'll go through all of this with you, how to do it. Just ask me questions and I'll tell you what I went through, and I hope that we can go through this together and be a support to one another. And if you already had the surgery, please, chime in. My boss today, I was talking to her, she just had the surgery 2 weeks ago, and she said it was really painful. She said it was really painful, the gas, and she also said that she was just huge, and she was just gluttonous with food. But she feels amazing now. She said even though those first couple of days was very painful, she feels amazing now. So I'm trying to feel amazing, y'all. Like she said, even sleeping on her mattress feels better, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to feel better. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Tune in, like, subscribe, comment. Bye.